what I think for me, like the biggest takeaway here has been the fact that I've been able to implement what I've learned in management and business department to a client, and also meeting all these amazing people that work for Davin, and it has been a great experience. And I think like I made some new friends.
The biggest thing I learned, I would say, would probably be just learning how to become a better communicator. Sometimes it's difficult to articulate questions and try to figure out, not only what are people saying, but what are people not saying. The entrepreneurial process is messy and there aren't clear answers sometimes, and just understanding that it's not just about learning something from a textbook, but when you're actually going to apply it, it's not always just option A, option B, or option C, and there is one right answer. It's kind of navigating, checks and balances, and you don't really get to know what is the right answer, and you just kind of have to try and iterate and fail a million times and try again.
When we're learning organizational behavior back in Skidmore, it's a totally different story when we're really looking at one organization structure and try to understand how it works. And it also is helpful for us to later on in our career to understand how the organization works and how do we treat different, such as hierarchy and other kind of organizational structure.
And I think we're all so thankful for Davin for giving us the opportunity to do all of this and to learn such valuable lessons at the same time.
This is a nice culminating experience to think about all that work that we did, and then to present it and be like, here it is.
We had the opportunity to meet with the staff every week, and that's a great opportunity for us to get updates from both sides and try to give us more insight about where we should be going towards. And I think that co-creating process is very helpful.
Our Thursdays meeting were a lot of fun, and we got to talk and just kind of the brainstorm together with Davin. And then finally it led to the presentation which, oh my gosh, we put in so much of ourselves into it, but also all the feedback that we got from the client. And it's we did this together.
Yeah.